Hello, Aries. Hello, beautiful soul. This is your general reading for mid-August to the end of August. I hope I'm finding you in good spirits. If you're new, hello. My name is Amber. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, thank you for being here. I'm humbled by your energy. It really helps. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment. I do read them all. I try to reply to as many as I can. If you need a private reading, I do those as well. Links in the description box below, or you can go to the website listed right there. We will be more than happy to set you up an appointment. The love story readings are out. If you haven't seen yours at the end of this reading, the link for that will be right here. So go ahead and click on that. Also, let me move this a little. Okay. Also, please remember that energy is fluid. It can go up, down, left, right. I say they and them. You can switch it around. You know what energy is yours and what's theirs. Okay? So, yeah, let's get started. Okay? So, Aries. Purity. Aries, I feel newness. I feel clean. I feel innocent. I feel childlike. And like you're starting over from scratch. I feel like you released yourself from something. Something that wasn't giving you anything. It feels dry and barren, you know? Yeah. Okay, your spirit card is the giraffe spirit. See the bigger picture, yeah. So you're walking into the unknown, but you're finding balance by closing something out, you know? It's like you're seeing things past what you want. I feel like you're thinking bigger than what you were thinking before. And it's helping you like see past someone in particular or some situation. It's just kind of like, these things are beneath me. Why do I need to be holding on and dealing with this? I don't. In love, you have the Swan Queen. Yeah. So you're coming up out of something. You're using your intuition and you're like, listen, I have to think about myself. I have to make moves. I have to do what's best for me. I have to say what's on my mind. I have to build for the future. I have to figure out where I feel happy and where I feel safe. And that's what you are attempting to find here. Okay, moving forward, we have conclusions are within reach. Yeah, like I said, you're ending things. I feel like the moon energy, they want me to tell you that the moon energy is really affecting you. I believe this, I don't know what the moon is around that time. Right now, the moon is in Aquarius, which is probably what they're talking about. And this moon is bringing a lot of awakenings. You're connecting with the bigger picture because Uranus connects with the collective. So you're taking risks to close things out. It's like a cycle has ended. It's done. You're pushing it out of your life. It may be a little bit of a struggle, but I feel like you're already looking past this. You're already looking at something better or forward to something better. So you're like disconnected already. Even though there still might be a bit of an entanglement. I hate that we use that word all the time now, by the way. But anyhow, I feel like you're already seeing the bigger picture. I like this energy, Aries. Okay, so we have creative endeavor. Yeah, you're moving forward on your own reconnaissance, your own consciousness, I guess, let's say that. Yeah, you want more for yourself. I feel like you're standing up for yourself to let a lot of things go. I feel like you're clearing out your energy, you know. You're starting to see that things are moving in a direction that you don't like. And I feel like you took a risk to see if something would happen maybe in the past or recently. But it did. I feel like you need to stand up for yourself and have pride in who you are and not kind of lower yourself to a situation. Like I said, you're above a situation. You're above something. So you're letting it go. I feel like you want a better flow of energy coming into your life than this. Yeah. Ooh, it's hot in here. Sorry, I gotta turn my air conditioner on. Alright, let's see what we have for you, Aries. We're using the Anna K this month. The Anna K Tarot. Link in the description box below. And you can purchase this deck. Not from me, but I just have links for everything there. Because people ask me what deck and stuff I'm using. So, Empress. The Star. The Ace of Pentacles. Two of Rods. Which is the Two of Wands, by the way. Temperance. Whew, you already got 3 major arcana cards. Aries. Aries. The Lovers. Aries. The World. Ten of Rods. And Strength. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Listen, let's talk about all these major arcana cards you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Major events are happening. The key is to get on board. And I feel like that's not a problem. I feel like you want to move, right? That's why the Chariot is here, which we'll talk about in a minute, but I want to touch on these major arcana cards. You know, for me, what I'm seeing here is in a place where you are supposed to feel abundant, where you're supposed to feel satisfied, you don't, right? And you do have hope and optimism for a better future. And I feel like you've been patient in something for a long time because you felt a connection or it's something that you wanted to choose, whether this be a relationship or a career, because I do see a career or a life path here. But it's time to end this, and it's going to be really hard for you to do, and you're going to have to... It's going to be hard for you to make the decisions that you need to make, okay? But the bottom line is, Aries, that you need to move, right? You need to go. There needs to be change. That's the bottom line. So here we have the Seven of Cups, which is confusion. You may have had a lot of options, right? But it was someone that stood out to you. This could be a job or a career that just seemed like the perfect career or fit you at that moment. or a person that fits you at that moment. The thing is, I feel like it became too much of a struggle. Maybe you had to struggle too much to keep up with the workload, okay? Or you didn't have enough time to do all the activities that you needed to do. It could be that this person needed a lot of attention and was taking up a lot of your energy and time. It just didn't seem like something that would mold really well with you. And all you know, Aries, is that there needs to be some change and you need to move. You need to get in a direction where you feel in control, right? Where you feel like not the master of your domain, but where you feel like you have some sort of, I don't want to say leadway, but some sort of stability. Let's just go with that. So you definitely tried to nurture a situation. I do want you to know that you have tried to do so. You tried to move things forward as much as you could. And I feel like you were always met with a block or some sort of confusion or some sort of issue that you had to deal with. And you realized when you looked up from dealing with the issue or the conflict that you were still in the same place. And you thought, well, I just have to be patient. We just have to have balance. You know, we're going on a journey together. Love is a journey, and it is. But there does come a time where you have to evaluate where things are going. And you did have a lot of hope and optimism for this person to be that person to fulfill what you needed or to give you that happiness that you needed or that career or life path that you felt like you should have been on. You know, this felt like a door to something stable. But I feel like it was based more on it was based more on a thought that this is the person, this is the job, this is the situation, you know, instead of, it's like you kind of came up to that idea and this is what we're going to do because this is what I want, you know. The thing is, I feel like in this time of being patient, you started to lose hope because you were hitting blocks. You always had the opportunity to move forward, to go, for things to be better, but it never quite got there. So you have to make a decision, and this is going to be a really big decision. During this time, it's like, you know, you got to do what you got to do because you got to move forward. You want to be happy. You want the sun. You want fulfillment, right? But it's like you're trying to get there, but something's holding you back. And you need to be on a straight trajectory to get there. And you're like, what do I have to do to make that happen? What do I have to do to get closer to that door? Because I've been trying to nurture this situation or myself in this way. And I just can't seem to get to that door. So you have to make some changes. Yeah, it's time to end the indecision. It's time to end the rat race of trying to make the decisions for others or trying to make decisions for the universe on what it is that you should do instead of going with the grain. You know, it's kind of like there is a lesson to be learned. However, you can't choose the lesson. The lesson chooses you, and you have to learn that specific lesson to move on to the next one. Okay? And I feel like you're starting to understand that. If you don't understand what I'm saying now, you will. Because you're going to see, it feels like you're getting further and further away from your opportunity. So you know, or this door opening, so you know that you have to make some changes. Or you have to do something different. So the key here right now is to be patient with yourself. Know that it's important for you to get to your dreams and to be a visionary of what it is that you want. That's good. You're good at that. But you have to be patient with yourself when finding what it is. You may go through several different situations, just like this situation. I feel like you've been in it and constantly been trying to work on it. But eventually you'll get the click and know that you need to go somewhere else or do something different. It's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of work. But when you end it, you'll be strong enough to make the decisions that you need to open up that door or get that opportunity or make that investment for your future. But first, you need to close out a cycle, right? A cycle that you're kind of like, it feels like you're always close to the finish line, but you can't quite break that ribbon, okay? If you've been going in one direction, it's time for you to choose a different one, and that's for sure. And you need to be patient with yourself. That's what I see here. All right, let's do some clarifying, Aries. Let's get some details. Yeah. Something that you've been trying to nurture is very imbalanced. You've been trying your best to balance the situation, and it's just not fair. It's not based on fairness. It hasn't turned out fair. It's actually creating its own blocks because it's not supposed to be, if that makes any sense. Like, there's supposed to be change. So it's creating its own blocks because there's a natural imbalance in this situation. And I feel like you kept thinking, well, I need to keep doing more. I need to keep putting more work in, you know? Even though you kept hitting those blocks, you're like, but I'm still optimistic about change. It's like you did a lot of internal work to try to resolve this, to try to fix it, instead of what other things you should do, or what other options there may be. I feel like for a lot of you, if this is a relationship, you didn't want to lose this person. You didn't want to deal with that open wound, you know, that it would create. Yeah, you got to start feeling good about yourself. When you start doing things that make you happy, it's going to cause... When you start doing things that make you feel positive or comfortable or good about yourself, it's going to create a rift. And that rift is going to bring things in your life that's going to shift the energy, right? It's going to shift your mindset. It'll give you something positive to think about instead of the negativity or anxiety that goes along with this situation or this relationship. Okay? So that's what I see for you. But you have to perceive that as something good and not as something bad, right? So you have to see, oh, okay, so this change is good. It's not bad. I mean, I just repeated that, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You've definitely been striving to make an investment in something that's going to be long-term, and I can see that, and I applaud you for it. However, you're not getting what you need out of it. Yeah, there's no new beginning that's coming. I feel like by working on it, you're taking the passive approach of not letting it fall down, not letting it be rebuilt as something different, right? Because you keep seeing there's an opportunity for something to make you happy. You're getting closer to it, but the final straw to get there is the Tower. So things have to fall apart. You have to let something go. You have to release the idea that something is just going to start again and it's going to be amazing. Yeah, because you're keeping yourself in a cycle with that World card. Unfulfilled. You're not allowing this ending to come in. Yeah, you got to reassess your judgment. Because I feel like you've been stuck at this crossroads for a long time. And it almost feels like it's easier to stay. Or it's easier not to deal with it. Because you can't see what's going to happen. Or what's it going to be like. But what you do know is that by staying here, nothing is moving. Nothing's happening. You're losing your enthusiasm. You're blocking your opportunity for growth because you're sticking with your sadness or fear of being sad or fear of change, you know? Temperance. I feel like you don't want to disrupt your happiness. This has connected to your happiness in some way. But you're overindulging in that idea that you have to keep doing this to be happy or to get happier or to get towards some sort of goal. It's like you're not paying attention to the gray areas. This could be them, vice versa. Yeah, I feel like in the past you made a decision to try to heal this. But the key is to heal yourself. Yeah, and let go of the burden. You've been putting way too much responsibility into this, and they have not. This is just not working. I feel like both of you, either you or they, don't have the ambition to even keep doing this. You know, like you don't even have the same energy for this anymore. Or both of you are seeing this relationship different. Like you want to heal. They don't want to cooperate. They don't want to collaborate correctly. And it's just putting too much work on you. Yeah, disoriented. The Sun card. Because in reverse to me, the Sun card is like, the sun is beautiful. It's wonderful. It's spectacular. But too much sun is still bad, you know? And that's the thing. It's like you're so focused on success or wanting success that it's burning you. It's not giving you the positive aspects of that card. So you need to understand your emotions or get them in order. Because I feel like it's blocking your choice or your chances to get enlightenment or to get that epiphany that this is just not good for you anymore. You know, it seems good. I feel like this is that, you know, this is just what we do card. Yeah. You feel like you're in control by trying to work on this, but you're really giving up your control and your strength to something else. And I know, Aries, and I know y'all don't like that. It's one of those, I'm going to tell you something about y'all. So y'all will be okay with it for a little while, but as soon as it really starts to click, y'all like, hecky no. 10 of Rods. Yeah, this mindset or this focus has given you hope and driven you for a very long time, okay? The problem is it's so much responsibility and so much work that it needs change. Because you're realizing that you're holding on to it way too tightly. You're taking way too much responsibility and trying to make this work. You are. And it's all based on maybe marriage, not wanting to have any financial issues. Maybe you feel like this was once a dream come true for you and you don't want to let it go. But it's time to move on. It is. Especially with that devil energy there. Yeah, it's too much conflict. It's too much conflict. I feel like y'all can't even, like, just be friendly with each other, you know? That's what it feels like. It feels like, I don't know. I feel like you keep this together, Aries. I really, really do. Okay, you're ending this with strength, which is really good because, like I said, you still want to move forward. You're not leaving that behind. Yeah. Eventually, you're going to see clearly. You could be dealing with a person that's pretty demanding. And I feel like you can see through them now. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to try to push you to do something. You're going to see through that. And I feel like you're going to be like, listen. With the High Priestess, you're like, I'm just answering their call. I'm just doing everything that they want to keep things calm. But it's not changing anything. It's not transforming anything. And this has to change. I need to see the truth. I need to see the truth. Yeah. that things need to be redefined. They're doing too much, and you're like, I need to be strong. Six of Swords, you're taking all of the thoughts and everything that you have learned and moving forward, right? You need a safe space. You may need some time by yourself. This is like, I need to figure out where I'm going to go, but I need to be moving towards something. Some of you may be deciding to do something else. Like go, like find a hobby or something. But I feel like you need distance, whether this is leaving or going away. Okay? Yeah, because you're realizing that something is missing. You're working on this to gain or feel that spot, and it's not feeling that spot. And you're just like, how do I feel left out? How do I feel like something is missing, right? Okay. Alright. I just thought about what I was going to name this reading. Okay, so these are your journaling and meditation cards, so feel free to use all of them, or one or two, or whatever you like, okay? So we have, what are the operating principles of my life? What would I do differently if I knew nobody would judge me? And, ooh, this is a long one. What is my ideal definition of success? Is this definition well-rounded to include all of the important aspects of my life? So those are your cards, Aries. Choose one or all of them, or none, whatever you want to do. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in September. I love you very much. I'll talk to you later. Blessings. Bye-bye.